Hey guys, sorry I'm a little sweaty. I just went for a small ride. As you can hear, I got the bike to idle really good. I mean, it's not the best, but it's better than what it's been in a long time. But what I noticed was it's still, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. See, it's idling. It's been idling like this for like 3 minutes. I had to restart my phone, and it's been idling the whole time. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my gas off, just in case. But it idles like really good now. I just adjusted the fuel valve right here, the fuel screw. It's really loose though, so I might have to go ahead and do a jet kit just anyway. But it does idle. It does idle now. I might try to get some sort of like something to hold that piece in place so it don't throttle or unthread, because two strokes are really vibrating. But the problem now is like the fuel bowl don't fill up fast enough. I took the fuel filter off because it done it a few days ago. I took the fuel filter off and it was gross. It was nasty. There was like pieces of paint and stuff come out of it. So I figured, well, that was the problem, so I fixed it up and it still does it. So then I took the fuel shutoff valve, or the petcock, off, and that wasn't real dirty at all. I didn't take the actual valve part that you turn on and off. I didn't take that off. I might go ahead and do that next. But I took the carburetor off and I held it. I held my lips to the fuel inlet, and I held it down and I blew into it, and I could breathe. I could blow through it smoothly, and then whenever I tilted it to close the valve, it stopped just like it should. So I don't think there's anything in there, and I just took the bottom off. I couldn't figure out what part of my main problem, and whenever I took the bowl off of the carburetor, the main jet that screws into the bottom was out. It hit the ground, so I blew it out and put it back in, and I thought, well, that would be why my bike's surging, because the main jet is set distance from the fuel to draw it up, and if it sits at the bottom in a certain spot, and I figured, you know, like maybe if the fuel drops to a certain point, then it kills out sooner, and the fuel has to rise back up. So I figured that was the problem. So I put the carburetor back together, and I just got back from a little ride, only about a 10-15 minute ride, but out of that 10 or 15 minutes, 5 I'm pushing this thing, because it's still got that problem, and I can't completely fix it, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing it. I mean, I might take the petcock off again and take that little piece, the whole assembly apart, but for that I've got to get the gas out, because I think I have too much gas in it now to just lean it over. But I got the front tire changed. I was trying to make a video of it, and I was part way through with the video, and my phone overheated, and I've got gasoline on my eye because it's on my hands. It hurts. But I got the new used tire. The old tire is right there up against the barrel. This tire is much better. It's more trued. Right now I have my spoke wraps, as you can see. My spoke wraps on for the front tire are in a bath in a Ziploc bag getting cleaned because they were dirty and they're bleached. And honestly, I might buy another set. Once I got to get something to put my bike, because this is where it sits 9 times out of 10, either here or back behind my house over here on the other side of this big porch. And you can see kind of on this tire, you can see how it's, now they're turning kind of a yellowish color, and they were very, very bright orange. So I might just get another set of those. It was like $8 for the ones from China, but it took forever for them to get here. But I mean, I can throw the old ones back on the front tire until long enough to get the new ones in, if I even order them. But that's what the problem now. Like I said, I think it's somewhere in the petcock fuel filter area. I might just go ahead and change out the fuel filter. I guess I need to do that anyway, because it wasn't a brand new fuel filter whenever I put it on. So I'll probably go to the nearest supply store, auto store, whatever, and get a few fuel filters, because they're stupid cheap. And I might even spend like 15 or 20 bucks on a new fuel shut-off valve. Well, yeah, guys, that's a quick update. Also, question to you dirt bike peoples. My antifreeze in my bike, it keeps running out. And I think on one of my hoses, there's not holes in them, I don't think, but on one of the hoses, the clamp is off, and it run really, really good. It never overheated, so I just thought that it was all right. And then I checked my coolant, and it was pretty much dry. The reservoir tank was empty, so I refilled it, and I'm pretty sure it's empty again. I'm gonna try to put a clamp on that one hose. It's behind the expansion chamber, which makes it kind of difficult to get to. But I'm gonna try to put a hose clamp on that and see if that takes care of it. And if not, where does it go? It's not in my case. I can hear my engine bubbling, so I hope that there's not, or I can hear the bike bubbling after it's hot. So I hope there's not a hole in my radiator. Because I pretty much, whenever I traded off my old KDX, the KDX frame, it had like one radiator to it, and I traded all of it off, so I'd have to buy radiators, and I'm pretty sure a radiator is not cheap. So, but I do have this bike up for sale on Let Go for $12, and so far I've gotten 3 or 4 people really interested in it. But really, I want to trade it for a 250, because honestly, I think this bike has the 250 speed. It's a 200 trail bike, but it's got a pro circuit pipe, FMF muffler. It's fast, but it's not got torque, and I want that 254 stroke torque. And I would even trade it for a 230, but I'm looking for a 254 stroke for it. It's a good bike. It needs a few things, but you know, honestly, you look up the reviews on the bikes. They're awesome bikes. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you're having a great day. The Yummy R6 meetup, I didn't get to go. I know this is going to sound stupid, but my parents watched one of his videos and did not like his language, so Dad told me that I could not go. So that was a bummer, but hopefully with his next one I'll be able to get some. I'll be able to go. It does suck. I did want to go. I really wanted to go and meet Yummy R6 and Rev Limit 304. He's another West Virginia moto vlogger. He was going to be there, or he was there. I told him I was going to meet him, and we were excited, and I mean, but you know, it fell apart, but it's already done, over and set with, so I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. But hopefully next year, or just whenever he has the next moto meetup, or car show or whatever it was. Hopefully I'll have something that I can ride with him by then. You know, and I won't have to rely on my parents to take me anywhere. And I can just go by myself and not have to worry about it. But yeah, like, no footage of that because I know I didn't go. But that'll be it for this video, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.